Hello guys, it's also Gamer July here. So like I said, I would kind of do a little bit of stat analysis for Super Saiyan Ray's Trunks and Grade 8 Baby. So let's just get right into this. I have the comparisons right here. So you're probably wondering why I have Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Okay, now listen. I believe that Super Saiyan Ray's Trunks can be a good demigod, but it cannot be a god fighter. So for those of you who don't know, I rank fighters by a certain amount. Like there's demigods like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then those are the actual god fighters, which are basically the strongest ones in the game, like God Goku, Super Saiyan Rose Black, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Now, Super Saiyan Ray's Trunks, I'm telling you, by no means is he horrible, okay? Although I feel like future Trunks should have had a better move set. Like I said, by no means is he horrible. His strongest move is the Genki Dama Sword, but even so, it still doesn't match up. Like, I know he does have Concentrate, and that can also help for Air Slash, but since this is basically his strongest move, the thing about the God Fighters, they usually have at least two or more moves that are strong as hell. Like, let's go to God Goku. He got Recover, Power Burst, God Kamehameha, and God Fist, which are all good moves. Super Saiyan Rose Black, Black Ball, and Black Kamehameha, and I said Black Burst, Power Burst, and God Slicer. And God Slicer has a critical hit ratio, and it does even more. It does even more than Trunks' Air Slash, and it has a critical hit ratio. I mean, come on now. Come on. And Super Saiyan Blue Vegito has Big Bang Kamehameha, Power Burst, Spear Sword, and Kamehameha. You see what I'm saying? So like most of the God fighters, they all have good moves. And that goes for Beerus, Whis, Gogeta. I don't really consider him a God fighter because he just can't live up to the standards. If anything, he's a demigod. I don't even know why I have him in the God fighter box. Like all my boxes are mixed up. I have to get them like rearranged. But you see what I'm saying? Like all the God fighters basically have good ass moves, like, and he only has one good move, so that's number one. Okay, all right, number two, let's check out the stats. So if I were to level him up to level 82, the thing about it is all of his stats except for special defense and speed is higher, but the thing about Super Saiyan 3 Goku is, like, even though that stuff is just like most of his stats except for the special defense and speed is a little bit higher, he's still more useful because he has the Genki Dama and he has the Dragon Fist and Kaioken Rush as well. And even so, like he has blades and stuff, he's still much more useful and can pull off much more damage. And I do understand that, they're both fighting in fire and that, against each other, they probably wouldn't do as much damage. But still, I would still give Goku the edge because of his Dragon Fist and the fact that he can one-shot people, and the fact that his Genki Dama Sword won't really live up to the standards against every opponent. Oh, well, I just got a call. Hold on. Alright, let's continue. Sorry about that. Somebody just called me. Okay. So, as I was saying, I believe that Grade 8 Baby could potentially be a God fighter. And the reason why I feel like this, because I would have to actually test him out first, but the reason why I feel like this is because even though he's at level 76 and these guys are at level 70, if they were the same level, obviously their stats would be higher. But I think he's actually a better option in Hit because I don't know what other moves he can learn once he becomes Ozaru. Like I said, I just evolved these in the last video just to show you. I actually had to get a whole brand new Super Saiyan Ray's Trunks in order to get that Genki Dama Sword. So I would have to get a brand new baby just to know what other moves he learns. But I'm assuming the only other move that he's going to learn is Ozaru Beam. And I think that does like 100 or 120 power. Let me see. I would have to actually see from the other Ozaru. But it doesn't do that much. I'm not sure. Okay, where's Grade 8 Ozaru? Yeah, like I said, all my shit is mixed matched. I know in this save I have a golden Grade 8 Ozaru. I don't? Wow. Maybe it's in another save, but I thought I had him. Wow. And I know this one doesn't have an Ozaru beam, but I don't know. Wait, what level is he though? Yup, he's level 10, so he definitely wouldn't have it. But like I said, I don't really know. So anyways, let's get right back into the analysis. So the reason why I believe this is because any grade 8, either it's Ozaru or just like Golden Ozaru, they've been able to tank attacks. And plus he's dark and fire. So against God fighters, number one, he's a dark type. So somebody like Super Saiyan Rose Black probably wouldn't do as much damage as seeing his two strongest moves are Black Kamehameha and Black Ball. So he wouldn't even do that much damage. And another thing is he would use Intimidate, which would lower his base attack. So if he tried to use like a base move, I guess you could say like something like God Slicer, it definitely wouldn't do it. Well, God Slicer might actually do a lot more damage than any of his other moves. But the whole point is, his strongest moves would basically be useless. And so would the same case go for Grade 8 Baby. So in this case, I'm guessing that they would be a match. Even though their stats are completely different, like if you were to level them up to the same level, I'm pretty sure like his special attack would be the same. Obviously, every other stat would exceed him. But still, like, I feel like even though he might not be the greatest God fighter, he could still be a God fighter. I would have to test him out though. Plus, he has more HP, and it doesn't matter if you level him up 6 levels. I doubt he would have 301 HP. And another thing is, like I said, since he's, dark and fire type moves wouldn't work. So something like a God Kamehameha, he could probably tank it way better than he would a God Fist. And I doubt a God Fist would even do as much damage as it normally would since he's not a fighting type. Okay? So, he should be able to tank attacks from most of the gods. And when you compare like Grade 8 Baby to Super Saiyan Raised Trunks, Grade 8 Baby is just higher in everything basically. Except I think it's like special defense and speed. But basically he's higher than them in everything. And it's just ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So like, that's crazy. So I'm actually going to test out Grade 8 Baby and see if he's actually a God fighter, because he basically exceeds Super Saiyan Raised Trunks. And like I said, Super Saiyan Raised Trunks can be a good demigod fighter, but he can't be a God fighter. I can, like I said, there are requirements. Number one, he only has one good move, okay? But I mean, you could use Air Slash can be a good move, but mainly if you only have Concentrate, okay? So I guess you could say that's 2. Now the thing about him is, if Ozaru Beam is another move, then it would be the same case for him, because he has Revenge Ball and then he would have Ozaru Beam. So I guess you could say the same for that. Plus, he could just lower people's attack, and his health is, I think it's 75 or 76 more. Yeah, I think it's 76 more than what Super Saiyan Raised Trunks would have at that level. I think it's either 75 or 76. One of those two. But I'm actually going to go test that out real quick. But when I compare him to every other God fighter, even Vegito, like, I feel like Grade 8 Ozaru. I said Ozaru. I'm fucking retarded. Grade 8 Baby is still an Ozaru, but Grade 8 Baby would just become one rather than Super Saiyan Raised Trunks. I feel like Super Saiyan Raised Trunks would be somebody who's fucking awesome to take to the championship. I'm actually gonna see if I take him to the league. Will he actually do good? I might just do that. I might take like a full demigod team and like take them to the Pokemon League, or in this case, I guess it would be the Fighter League, and see if we could actually beat them. I might just try that. Okay? Alright. So, see you guys in the next video. Next video will probably be me running an all demigod team, and Super Saiyan Raised Trunks will be included. But I think I might just test out to see if Grade 8 Baby is a God fighter. I don't know yet. But this been Also Gamer Genline here. Have a great day.